Hey, this is Christopher Donald, and this is our first YouTube video, and we're going to be taking questions. And we got our first question here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. How do men and women differ when it comes to showing affection? Okay. All right. How do men and women differ when it comes to showing affection? Okay, men and women are different. All right. We have a lot of women who think how they show affection is the same way a man shows affection. Men are very logical beings, they're very linear beings. Women are a lot more thought invoked, to say it lightly. They're a lot more emotional. I may get a little flack from that, but who cares? Men and women, the best way to do this is however you feel, whether you're a man or a woman, however you think that you need to show affection to the opposite sex, probably do the opposite. That would work a lot better to what people are thinking nowadays. Okay. But when it comes to men specifically, because I'm a man, I can speak to that. Men we care about affection in different ways. Okay. Now, in the bedroom, we love our freaks. We want you to be freaks. We don't need a lot of affection in public, a lot of that PDA. You know, some men are kind of emotional like that, but that's more so for the women. We like our affection being shown with how you carry yourself, the things that you say, upliftment, the agreeableness, the receptiveness. That's affection to a man. Not the touching and the kissing and the coddling and all of those things. Now, for a woman, women are more physical beings in the public space. They like to be shown that they're the best thing on earth, and they want to be revered and like they're a queen, and then they're the best light. So the best way I would say to show your affection, and this is outside of the bedroom, to a woman, is to treat her like a queen when she's outside. A lot of times, society are not into the traditional ways anymore, but opening up the door for a woman, making sure you pull out her seat, taking her coat, those things, they go a long way. You know, holding hands, women love that. They like the more affection as far as, you know, the touching, but you don't want to put it on too thick, okay? Because obviously a woman's going to take advantage of that too. So you want to be reserved, but you do want to show her that you do care and you do have a little swag about yourself, you know. Sometimes some light, you know, taps when somebody is not looking, that may be a good idea. So let's go to another question. I'm just going to pick one random. How truthful should you be with your significant other? Okay, so how truthful should you be? Everyone should be honest. Let's get this out the door. Don't be honest to a fault. You have to analyze what can actually hurt a person and and what won't hurt a person. You have to walk a fine line. No one needs to know everything. No one needs to. There's a thing about, there's a fine line between being secretive and being private. Everybody is owed privacy. Everybody is also is not owed secretiveness. Okay? But a little privacy in a relationship is actually very good. Okay? Um, if you're doing things inappropriate, okay, that's being secretive, that's being not forthcoming. So that is going to produce, you lying, okay, especially if you're afraid of your partner. So, how truthful should you be? Very truthful, okay? But remember, there are some things that's private, and your partner should respect that. Another question: should there be some secrets to protect them, or should everything be said? That goes along the lines of what we already had talked about. There should be some things that are very private, but there shouldn't be nothing that, uh, I take that back. Your partner should be able to create a safe space, but there's some things that your partner may not understand and they may not be able to handle. So sometimes you have to treat your partner with kid gloves and understand their background, what they can take on at this moment. And also you have to understand yourself, because there are some things that you may have to work through before you even let your partner know. There's no reason to let your partner in on your mess, especially if it's all messy in your head. How are you going to let somebody else know what's really going on? You don't know what's going on, okay? So we probably have one more question on that. Okay, how does that affect the relationship? This can be applied to friendships or family. Okay, we're going to leave out friendships and family, and we're going to stick to relating with a man and a woman. How does that affect the relationship? I'm going to say this: if you want your relationship to be good, be very careful of the things that you say. A lot of times we like to just pop off and say what we want to say, and that can be very hurtful to our partners, especially if you have a sensitive partner. I found in relationships that women don't forget. They may not say, but they do not forget. And there's some things that you can't take back. I have found that men can be very petty. Because you said something a year ago, how you don't want to be in a relationship, that may spark them to cheat. Well, you said you ain't want to be in a relationship. I need to find some options. Petty. So either be in a relationship or don't be, especially if you have a commitment of monogamy. If you can't be monogamous, don't be in a relationship that's monogamous. Be truthful, be honest, let the person know, hey, I'm probably gonna try to fuck your sister. Excuse the French, but you understand. So just kind of be honest, all right? That's not something that you want to hold, and that's not private, okay? Those things you got to be truthful and upfront about at the get-go. But if you want your relationship to be a good one, you definitely have to be truthful and honest, and let your significant other know what's really going on within reason. So we're gonna wrap this up. This is our first video. Hey, if you like it, like and subscribe. If you don't like it, hit that down button, like hit it twice, just so you can be sure. Okay. But you know, if so, we're going to be coming back with more videos. You can always email, send me a message if you have any questions. I'd be glad to answer them on Ask Christopher Donald. And you know, we're gonna be seeing you, and hope you tune in again soon.